Hello and welcome to part 139. Like usual, check the description for any timestamps you're interested in. Otherwise, thanks for sticking around for the play-by-play. Let's increase that speed a little bit. We're dealing with a cold snap from last episode. Winter is here. I'm going to let the settlers finish working on all the things we have assigned right now before we start working on taking the barn apart inside our compound. Might take a little while for this to get finished here. Let's take a look on the west. We have some digging assigned. It's going to take a little while for them to get done with this. Let's see, do we have more digging assigned here on the north? Maybe a little bit. Looks like that's almost done. Let's take a look on the northeast. Looks like we didn't have too much here. Let's take a peek under these. Maybe we can see something. No, guess not. Settlers are exhausted. You'll be going to sleep soon. Settlers are suffering. Yeah, they're definitely going to be suffering during a cold snap. One of the reasons I didn't want to be doing too much work in the winter so far from the base, they spend so much time outside just walking here that they end up getting cold. I guess in the meantime, we can start taking this apart. Let's see, make sure we didn't select any other roof anywhere else. Let's get that taken apart. What day is it? Day 4? You know what? Maybe next morning we'll send a caravan out to do some trading. I feel like it's been a little while since we sent a caravan out. I am a little bit worried about getting raided. Not too worried about a short-handed raid. I'm probably not going to send more than like 4 or 5 people out to trade. I just don't want to get raided while my people are outside of the compound. It's always a gamble making them run back into safety. You know what? Let's pause this. Can we get you to finish while you're in this area before you go to bed? How tired are you? Well rested still? Okay. Not too worried. Slow this down a little bit. We can catch them while they're doing the work a little bit easier without them having to run off. I wonder, can we get this one from the top? We can. Perfect. Looks like they're suffering. Almost done. This one, let's just cancel Philippa here. Let's go back. We'll get you, Isabel, to finish this while you're here. Okay. This is done for now. We'll return here once we're done working on the inside of the compound. Looks like this digging is more or less done here as well. Okay. Let's see, did our roof get taken off? It did. Okay, excellent. I think the plan will be to take this down. We'll put in a new floor here, and then we'll put this on top of that, going to the next floor. Let's go and assign the clay brick wall up here that we need. Let's see, how close is that to the corner? Pretty close. We didn't go over, that's great. Let's add the support pieces in the center. Okay, looks good. Stairs were taken out. Alright, let's just shrink this a little bit. And grab this floor. We can put it in here. Let's take a look. Let's shrink this. Did I end up... I didn't stylize these. Okay, that's good. Let's just change these ones. Let's make sure we grab the right tiles here. Gotta hold over the edge. Let's just unstylize those. Let's expand those back in. Let's go down to the floor underneath. Maybe we can copy that here. Let's change this stylization a little bit. Okay. We'll move some of this around once this gets cleaned up and finished a little bit. I'm not sure why these hay pieces are unallowed. Let's go and allow that. Looks like work has begun. Excellent. Let's put in these supports for the floor above. We're gonna need these for the roof. It looks like this floor is not supported. I'm gonna have to take a look at that once more of this is built. We'll see what the problem is. Let's go down a layer or two. Let's see, what am I missing here? Okay, we need supports over these smaller pillars here. That will solve our problem most likely. Let's go take a look here. How do we grab this and copy it? Let's just grab the piece under like that. Oh wait, hold on, this is the wrong floor. We don't need it here. This needs to go on the floor under here. Let's go down. There we are. This is the right layer. Let's go add those in. Okay, we can go back up a little bit. Let's grab this floor tile. We can put in this little hole here. And now the rest of this. Perfect. We're supported. Problem solved. Okay. Let's increase that speed again. It'll be a little while before this gets done. Let's take a look at our materials. Plenty of clay brick. Let's go take a look at our clay bricks here. Did any of this get set to not be allowed for some reason? I know that happens sometimes with items. Let's take a look around. No? Looks okay for now. Okay. How many days will it take to finish this? Now, it is the morning, people are waking up. I'm going to wait for them to fill their food pouches, and then we'll send some people away to barter. Let's wait till, let's say, the 7th hour. Looks like a lot of people grabbed food. That's good. Okay. 7th hour. Let's see. You know what? Shelswell, closest place. Let's go there. Send a caravan. Okay. We're gonna leave the melee warriors, and we're gonna leave the 3 with the rolls. Let's see. Let's send you 2. You're both happy. Okay. What do we have that we want to trade? Looks like we got some ballistas. Is that actually worth how much it says it's worth? Definitely have to trade some of that. Before we add any items though, let's go and add some animals to help carry things. Let's see, where are the donkeys? Where's the ass? There's one. You know what? Let's just send 1. We'll see. Send some of those. We're gonna need food. Food for the way over. Alright, bread. Is 10 bread enough? More than enough food? Okay. That's good. Let's go back to the top. Let's go through here and let's sort by what we have in abundance. We have a lot of coal. Iron. What is worth a decent amount? Silver here is worth something. Let's send maybe 60 silver. We can barter that away. We have a lot of linen. Send maybe 149 of that. Clear some space out. Herbs are worth quite a bit. Let's clean some of that out. We definitely need more space now. Let's add another donkey. We had some berries go bad on us. Let's send that to trade away. What's the value? Decent value. That ambush chance is pretty high. You know what? Let's take that one donkey out. Let's actually take some of these things down. Okay, that's close to the weight limit. 8% ambush chance. guess we'll risk it. Value almost 1200. Let's accept that. Trip duration 19 hours. 6 tiles is 19 hours. Interesting. Okay, well, once they leave, that means they'll probably get there the next day, depending on how long it takes them to actually form the caravan and leave the map. Let's say they leave at like 10, so maybe at like 6 a.m. the next day they'll be there. We'll see. Speed that up again. Put that on the middle speed, times 2. Let's see them put the barn together. You know what, let's take a look at our prisoners, but before we do, let's just go down to the bottom of our list. I thought maybe I might have had someone join recently. Let's do a quick prisoner inspection. 9%. Another 9%. You should be close then. 75. Okay. Caravan has left. Yeah. 09. I thought maybe they'd be here till 010, or I guess 10. Wouldn't have an O in front of it. I'm wondering if I should have put windows in here for the animals in the barn. This is just a large storage shed at the moment, with our barn inside at the bottom. Gotta say, they're putting up those walls on the outside pretty fast, but the floor is not really being put together. Let's go down a layer. I believe we need to put the stairs in. Let's take a look. Did we assign those? Looks like it's there already. I wonder if I stylize this ahead of time, if it'll show up properly. Alright, pretty good progress on the outside wall. I believe this is the roof I had. All right. Now, I can't see it yet with the screenshot mode, because it doesn't show the blueprints. But once it's done, we'll see how much it sticks out over the top of the walls. And there's a chance I might add another another floor later on if we end up getting, you know, way more resources than this. I do want to get this limestone and clay kind of put away as well, but I might just leave those outside. Probably just move them a little bit further away from the entrance, maybe a little bit more organized. I know this is really messy looking out here. Alright, looks like the floor is coming together. Did we get those stairs put in? We did. I feel like I'm definitely going to need to start putting something on this wall here to make it look a little fancier. Maybe the corners. Just give it a little bit of stylization. Did I go too far? Here we are. Oh, too many. Alright. Let's take a look in the corner here. Probably just do these one by one since it's so hard to get a good angle in here. Let's roll down these layers a little bit. Be easier to see. Okay. So we won't be able to get the roof put in until these supports get put in the center here. And it doesn't look like we're able to walk up the stairs and reach those yet. Let's see if I can get some of these worked on. Let's get that worked on. You don't need to be training. We'll get that worked on, and then we can access this middle area. We can start getting these put in. Schedule is sleep. How are we doing for materials? Still got a lot of clay brick. Alright, it's night shift. Let's go down to night shift. Let's see if we can get some of our night shift crew to work on some of this. Okay, food is important. Everyone's preparing food, or they're doing other things. How much food do we have? 192 meals. No, we need food being prepared all the time. Let's let our people prepare food. Refueling is important as well. We have a large base. Probably have a decent amount of things to refuel. You can see here Will is constructing. Well, it didn't get put up in one day. It is still day 5 that's finishing. But I'm hopeful by the end of day 6 this should be done. At least the construction. It'll take a little while to get all of this brought over. A lot of birthdays today. Happy birthday, everyone. How warm is it inside? Looks like we only have a few heaters in the corner here. -4 inside. -8 in here. Pretty cold in there. How about outside? -13. I think I might add some more. Maybe. I mean, the animals aren't really complaining. They live outside, out here, year round. Okay, Theo, you don't need to enjoy entertainment. I'm gonna get you to work on that. Mott, same thing. Let's get you to construct this. Magoda, you can construct this one. Alright, spin around to the other side. Get you to work on that. Dear Mod, you can work on this one. Philippa, let's get you to work on this one on this side. Settlers are suffering from cold. They got their winter clothes on. Best they can do. Alright, looks like the roof is starting to come together here on the posts. And we got a few people putting in the arches. Alright, caravan has arrived. Let's go trade. Okay. Let's go sort the things we brought. Now we're going to be selling all of this. Some good value for that silver. That's pretty much all we brought, so 565. We didn't get ambushed, so that's a win. Now they have gold coins. We got fine wall tapestry. Worth quite a bit. Kind of want the metal traps. They don't have too many, they have 6. I do want those. They have food. Food is so expensive, especially in the winter. You know what? They have quite a bit of everything here. Let's get their barley. We like barley. Let's go down this list. I think cabbage and carrot seeds we needed. Beet seeds we're fine with. Okay. Let's go back up. How are we doing? Got a good amount we can get. Let's get those gold coins. Let's see how much that sets us. Still 206, okay. Can't get all the metal traps, unfortunately. Can't even get all of the food. Okay. Can't even get one of these. Alright. Well, I guess this is what we'll be taking. We didn't bring a whole lot to trade, to be honest. But we're getting a good amount. Good value for the silver ingots that we have. We're not going to be making too many more silver mirrors. And I'm not really a fan of making silver armor, silver shields, those kind of things. Steel, I believe, is where it's at. Okay, so our group is on their way back. Alright. Our ice blocks are disappearing, but we are making more. And looks like we got more statues made here as well. We want to set these down, and we'll take a look at these in the future. Well, where we can move them around, find a home for them. I know a while back we put some here. Got some statues. We'll see where we can add some more in the future. Okay. Night shift is pretty much done. Let's go to the top for day shift. We'll see who is working on what. You are praying. Let's get you to construct instead. Let's take a look on the other side. I thought I assigned someone to work on all of those arches. Looks like one is not put in yet. Coal. Like, why did this suddenly become forbidden? Suddenly, no one can touch that pile of coal. Cold snap is still going on. You know what? At least they're in the safety of our encampment here, our stronghold. They can easily go inside and get warmed up. Minus 12 outside on the roof here, because the roof is not put in. Minus 10 inside, and minus 7 in here. You know what? I should probably put more heat in here for sure, if we were staying with people in here. How are the rooms under here? Yeah, look at that. 20 degrees inside these rooms during a cold snap. That's great. These ones that are kind of under the farm area, there's a whole layer of dirt above them. I was expecting the ones under the barn to be a little bit warmer. Yeah, they're about the same. Will we finish by the end of day 6? Winter day 6? I think so. Most of the roof is on. Still got about 12 hours. Just pause this for a moment. Maybe I can get some of these people who are drinking at the moment to help out. Piece by piece. Looks like some of this stuff is already being taken care of. Alright. Trying to get people assigned to work on things, but it looks like other people are already assigned. It's good. Beautiful sound of real-life construction. Where is our caravan? They're almost back. I wonder if we'll get ambushed on the way back. Looks like someone is already assigned. Just trying to get these little pieces done here and there. Someone's working on it. Someone's working on it. Alright. Looks like most of the construction was finished. Let's take a look at the roof. Roof is good. Let's change this to brick. Alright. Now I know not everything is finished. But that's the roof. Now you can see it over the top of the wall a lot clearer now. I don't know if I'll like having another layer added in there, but if we need to, we will. You can see a little bit of the roof sticking out. We'll take another look in a few minutes. Once we got all this floor put in... Oh, you know what I just realized? Our bear made it to the top. Haha, Bobo. I forgot you can walk around here as much as you like since you have access to the stairs. Okay. Stylize this floor here. This one is stylized, these two are not. You know what, I think we'll leave this food area the way it is. I don't need to add anything here. I think that's good. That's the stairs going up. Let's make that very high, and then we will copy that. And I'll go up here. Let's make this one just high though, that way the floor underneath it gets filled first. That logic should work that way. And let's start filling this up. Oh, did I copy one here? Let's just get rid of that. I think I might have clicked there by accident. Okay. Let's see. Some raw materials. Most of those nuggets that we like. Silver, gold, and iron. And then manufactured. Same thing. Silver, gold, iron, and now also steel, because we can make steel ingots. You can't find steel nuggets. Okay. Our crew is starting to fill this. What is this set to? This is set to low. Okay, what we can do here, let's start shrinking this zone down. Alright, and let's set this to urgently haul. Okay. Alright, yeah, end of day 6 pretty much. We got this put in. Got that extra layer. What if I add some style to these end pieces? Should I make it the whole way across like that, or just the end pieces? I feel like right now the end pieces kind of make it look like it goes that way at a certain angle all the way across, but it doesn't. Alright, Treelaw. You can see most of everything from this view. We got our barn, got our training ground. You can see we got our wood storage, we got our trees in there. You can see a bit of our orchard, you can see our berries in front. Can't really see all of our, I guess, these productions here from that angle, but you can see our temple in the back, you can see all the towers. Quite a lot. Alright, it'll take a little while to get all these resources sorted. Our cold snap did end, thankfully. We're halfway through winter. Still worried I'm going to get surprise raided. But in the meantime, let's take a look at what resources we have. 236 dirt. Let's go spend some of that. Get that fitted. Caravan has returned. Excellent. I think we're going to need more dirt mined out, but I don't want to be mining too far away from our base in the winter. Let's try to mine out here. Let's move that trap. I think we'll start mining a little bit of this dirt out here as well. Just realized this makes like a nice diamond pattern here. Balto the ass has died. R.I.P. Balto. This one's more of like an arrow pattern. Yeah, arrows. That one's different on the diamond. I think I should maybe start mining this away. It is relatively close to our base, but we do have to run up a few hills to get there. Set that to be mined out. We have plenty of wood. But you know what? We got some trees getting pretty close here. The entrance. I'm not a fan of having trees near the main gate. Let's chop some of these down. Are these all mature trees? That one's dead. It'll be easier to cut. Okay. Alright, let's leave that to get cut down for now. Alright, let's take a look at these statues again. Do we get more statues put in? I don't think we made more at the moment. Sturdy and sturdy. No, we'll be able to trade those in the future if we need to. No one has made it out. I believe it's because it was night shift. Now it's day shift. We should be able to get some day shift workers out here to put this in. take a little bit, but once this section's put in, we'll have another 15 graves ready, then another 15 over here. Once that warm weather is back, should be able to start digging this section out. Same with this section here, and then we'll work on having that pathway connected. Made pretty good progress on this side, the northwest. Got our pathway going across, and this is perfect. Any enemies that spawn here that walk by are forced to get close to the tower here, where our archers will shoot them. Otherwise, they can walk all the way around here. But then they get to this river, where they're forced to get close to this tower. I'm wondering if maybe I should, if I mine away part of this here. That way it would force anyone that spawns on this side to go over to this corner tower. Might be a good idea. Plan for the future. Besides that, I've also been thinking of other ways to kind of prepare here, which now that our caravan has returned not too long ago, should be some metal traps they brought back. Perfect. Let's see how my double clicking goes today. The worst. Okay. Metal trap. We want to hug these fire traps. Okay, so that's 2. Was it 4 or 5 metal traps that I bought? Looks like we got 5 here. Oh, not there. Bad double clicking. Oh my gosh. Okay. Go around that one. Let's take a look. We got 2 more here. Jeez. Okay, metal trap. Let's go put it on the side of this one. And they're more likely to go to the front of our base this way. So I think I'll put one on this side if we have one left. Do we have one left? Do we have 2 left? Those have been assigned. That one hasn't been. This one has. This one hasn't. Okay. Metal trap. Let's put you down over here. And what do we need for this? 15 iron ingots and 1 mechanical component. Let's go put our own trap there. We got components. One thing I do want to double check. Yeah, we're not making steel forever. We're making it to a certain amount because we don't want to get rid of all of our iron. Now, I do have a sizable amount of actual nuggets here, still ready to go. A lot of silver here too, wow. Alright, well, let's make this smaller yet again. We'll see if we can get this urgently hauled. What is this a pile for? Is this dirt? Pile for dirt. Fair enough. Okay, let's go take a look in the basement. See if we have any carpets or any similar items we can get installed. Mirrors. I believe we put out all the mirrors we could in the current bunker setup. Yeah, it was this section that was the last needed to be filled. That's good to go. Let's take a look at these carpets. We're looking for linen. Got some wooden statues to trade. Practice dummies. fire traps. We're gonna hold on to that fire trap. Let's take a look at the floor underneath. Nothing here. Okay. Let's take a look at our production then. Which table is it? This one? Looks like we're making winter clothing. And we're going to be making caps for a little while. Let's actually move that up. We do have dummies. But I guess they're being used. Did these not count? I thought I had dummies down here. Did they grab them already? No, our people are training hard. Makes sense why we had more than one sewing station. Let's make some more paintings. Let's just add like 4 paintings there. We don't need too many being made. What we need, I don't know if we need extras of those. Let's leave that the way it is. Okay, let's go take a look at our southwest digging pit. See how that dirt filling has been. Oh, almost done here. Let's add the next layer. And Liza, let's just get you to finish this while you're here. Let's add that. That's 40 dirt, just like that up here. So that is 1/4 of what we have left. Okay, definitely need more dirt. Let's see if we can get something dug out closer to our entrance again. Okay, that fire trap was moved. Let's dig this out. Alright, looks like this dirt was taken down. Let's get this dirt mined, or sorry, this dirt was mined. Let's get this dirt taken into our base. Just realized there's a ramp here. We've been worried about this ramp here for so long. Might have to take this ramp down after a little while. Let's start mining this away. Alright. Let's see, night shift is starting. Let's go down that list. Sellers are suffering. You have winter clothes. It's just cold. You've been out for a while. Okay. No one here is available. Oh, hey, look, Osbert joined us, and I missed this at some point. Okay. Let's take a look at Osbert. Fortunately, you are not a night owl. Definitely going to be a marksman over melee. Your melee's not high enough to be one of our warriors. And your medicine, terrible medicine skill. Okay, Osbert, you will join second shift. I believe the last prisoner we had joined first. Now, is there a second Osbert? No, you were the first for second shift. Okay. Let's go schedule you. Okay, you are going to copy this and paste that in. You are working in the afternoon. Let's go manage you. There you are. Okay, you will not be self-tending because your skill is 0, I believe. But you'll be using nice ranged weapons, no shields, nice hats, nice winters, and light armor. We have to go through and change that. Maybe next episode, finally get around to going through all of this. And let's go take a look at your jobs. Okay. Turn that low. Same with you. Put that on low. Okay. What is important for you? Maybe growing and harvesting? Turn animal husbandry low. Maybe cutting plants. Cooking, turn that low. Turn these off. Tailoring we can leave on. Yes, alchemy and research we'll leave on. Artistry we'll turn on low. You can get better at that, I suppose. You know what? We'll have you do steward duties first. Hall. You know, jailer duties after that. Cutting plants. After that, you can craft. Then we'll have you do harvesting. Maybe mining after that. You know what? We'll turn tailoring on a little bit lower. And then mining will turn on for number 4. Okay. All set up. Looks like this has been assigned. Day shift can get to that when day shift starts. But for now, we're pretty much at the end of the video. Let's roll up all the layers. Let's turn on those roofs. Let's turn on that treetops. Alright, welcome to Recap and Planning for part 139. I appreciate you stopping by to enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now today we upgraded the barn. You can see here we got another floor put in. It's pretty easy to do. We just had to take the roof off, add in those walls on the outside, and then on the inside, pretty much just put in these support pillars, put in the arches across. Just had to make sure these smaller single pillars had their arches going across to support the floor. We got rid of this one staircase here, move that up to the next floor, excuse me, the next floor above. You can see here now our animals can move freely up and down these stairs. Our hauling dogs can use the stairs to deposit all these resources of ours. And they're making progress filling up this floor. That's what, 2/6, maybe half the way already filled. We'll get the rest of this sorted up there eventually, probably next episode. Besides focusing on that, we did a little bit of trading. We got a few extra metal traps. Hopefully this is a good defense, but I might add some more metal traps here. Probably another one in between here. So let's see, there's a room of 3 in between here. So probably leave these empty and put another metal trap here at the middle point of all of those. Hopefully when we get raided, if anyone spawns in this particular area, they'll have to walk through this trap, slowing them down, hurting them, hopefully letting our people get to safety, especially if they're really far away. This is so close to the entrance. I think next time I do a base, I like having the base in the, you know, more or less the middle of the map. But the entrance is not in the middle of the map, which is kind of a problem. Because if the base was offset a bit, let's say it was over here, kind of where the graveyard is, then we'd have the entrance in the middle of the map, and we could kind of work everywhere else, and that'd be equal distance from the entrance. But then if the enemy spawns here, for example, where the wall is, they might just start attacking the back of the base. We'll see. Maybe next time we do a long playthrough, we'll adjust where the opening is, make it easier. Because right now when they spawn here, it's so close to get to the entrance, it's hard for people to get in. I don't have a secret way in, because I feel like the AI would know there's a secret way into the base. I thought about an idea of having kind of like collapsible wooden bridges, but with the upcoming drawbridges in the next big update that should be coming this year at some point, you could probably have just drawbridges on some towers that connect. That'd be your secret way in and out. Just gotta remember to open and close them as needed. Well, once again, want to thank you for stopping by. If you're tuning in next time, we'll probably be focusing on getting this graveyard filled in, getting some more dirt mined out, and probably just updating the management window for that light armor. Probably have nice light armors at the end of next video. Well, once again, I want to thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, have a great one, everybody.